Thank everybody for joining in to the Law Talk Radio. Today we're just gonna go over who played well and who made the team and what our expectations are. I did get a chance to see that Randy Gregory won his suspension, so he's going to be only gone for the first 4 games. I think we dodged a bullet on that. That is a blessing there. So at least we'll have him back on the field. I know that I said he doesn't love football. He don't want to play football. But let's just see how this would transpire altogether. As we do know that we acquired Mark Sanchez, and technically I just don't really think that he's going to be a valuable asset to the team. But he do have a few playoff wins, and he may just be, like you say, just on the team for like veteran, somehow, supposedly, allegedly, veteran leadership. But neither here nor there. Let's just look at our 53-man roster. Closer look at the 53-man roster. As we got for the quarterback, we got Tony Romo, Dak Prescott. Of course, Dak Prescott will be number 1. Jamil Showers, perhaps. They have here perhaps the best example will be the fluid nature of the roster. Prescott is expected to start, of course, the injury. But neither here nor there. You can go to the website and see the rest of the things. But this guy right here, I think that he's going to bring in that extra element to the team. I did post the game of the New York Giants versus whoever they played for, the New York Giants versus the Jets. That's where they dress rehearsal game. So that will be the team that we will have to face against. Now, looking at the starting running back, of course, we have Zeke the Freak out there. He should be able to be formidable to the team. He should be able to bring in that extra element of what we had in 2014, of just running the ball, running it down the throats of our opponents. So those are things that we will have to look at there. Alfred Morris, he made the cut. What he brings to the team, the consistent running attack to the ball, just being able to have great vision, be able to see down the field, and just play really aggressive. I like that in him. Lance Dunbar, just a weapon extra for the defensive teams to always have to pay attention to. He brings in that extra element altogether. I'm glad that DJ made it. I didn't want them to get rid of him. I think that as a rookie, he's going to be vulnerable to the team. Man, I'm everywhere today. But, man, look at these guys, man. They mom and daddy got some explaining to do. Man, they kind of look alike, man. Look at that. Look at these dudes, man. They look almost. I need to do a side by side. Somebody needs to start talking. Somebody been creeping around. These dudes look just alike. But I hope that they can play alike too as well. That's weird, man. But they need to just play well, and he needs to play well too as well. 6 foot 221 pounds. Let me see. 6 foot 225 pounds. Man, these dudes are exact replicants, man. That's weird, man. I bet you they cousins or something, I don't know if he can be, but damn, he kind of look like, man, I'm just playing. But altogether, I think Keith Smith, he may be able to stay on the team. I don't know for sure, but in 6 weeks we will know, because that's when McFadden will come back off of the injury reserve list, whatever that is, and they're gonna have to make that decision from there between these 3 players, Rod Smith and Kevin Smith, or Keith Smith, I meant to say. They're gonna have to make that decision on which of the one running back that they're gonna keep. And in my opinion, it may ends up Rod Smith, 231. Was he 6 foot 232? I don't know. It's 2-year starter, 1 year. Okay. But moving off from here, let's look at the wide receivers. The only one, just like I predicted, Dez Bryant. Of course, he's the beast. T. Will, this is contract year. He needs to step it up, of course. Cole Beasley, he look high on this picture. Bryce Butler, he look high too. He look like that dude off of Bryce Butler look like that guy off of y'all remember that show that came Like Dave Chappelle on what's the name of the movie? But you get it. Dude look high on that picture. It would come to my mind. Eddie Murphy movie when he was a fat guy. I forgot the name of the movie. Talking about women be shopping. You can't stop a woman from shopping. I forgot that dude's name. But Lucky Whitehead looks kind of sweet. But I hope these core receivers will be able to get the job done and get the ball rolling in the right direction. We got reliable Jason Witten, Kevin Escobar, Jeff. He made the team. Now, when James Hanna come back, who's going to be the one that we did purged off? We don't know if they're going to keep the complete 4, or I guess the inactive roster. Hopefully, this can all formulate together and become formidable all together. Offensive line, we do know that this is the best offensive line in the universe. I'm glad the way this guy was able to get back in shape and get everything going in the right direction. Hopefully he can get his football legs under him before this season really gets to starting, like around week 5 or 6. Hopefully he can become more formidable to the team. Let's just move on down to defensive line. Got Tyrone Crawford, McClain, Malik Collins, Cedric Thornton, Jack, David Irvin, Vincent Mayowa, I think that's how you say his name, Charles Tapper. This is our hidden element here. Man, he looked high on that picture too. But hopefully he can come back week 5, right? And be in football shape, which is not going to be the case nor a scenario. But hopefully around week 6 or 7, he'll be formidable to the team and be able to do something out there. Please get like at least 2-3 sacks this year or more. But linebacker core, we got Sean Lee, General Lee, that's what I call him. And you got Anthony Hitchens, Count Wilbur, Justin Durant, Gaskar, Damian Wilson, and Mark Ngacha. Well, however you say his name. I think Mark is very fast, elusive, but he's going to have to show something on the field. Hopefully his Achilles tendons would be healed somewhere around week 3 or week 4, maybe be able to get out there on the field. And of course, Jalen Smith, I don't know why they just don't make it a red shirt year. Just bring him back next year. Maybe they know more than what we know, but I'm not expecting anything for this kid this year. So we will see. And of course, this fool right here, he's out of football and just out of shape. And I think that Rolando McClain, he's not gonna do anything worthwhile this year. He should no longer play football. I don't think he wear a football jersey ever. Moving along to the defensive back. This here, we got Orlando Scandrick out there on the Hymns. 9-year experience, ain't that something? Man, I'm getting old. This guy been out here for 9 years. Brandon Carr, Morris Claiborne, my boy Anthony Brown. What can Brown do for you, right? Dak Swanson, think what he brings to the team is an extra punt return / kickoff returner, just a little heavier than Lucky Whitehead by what, 11-12 pounds. So he's going to bring in that extra element to the team. I think he's going to take one to the house, and I just like the way he play, aggressive. Now Barry Church, veteran. It seems like he's been in the league for longer than 7 years, but kind of like Barry Church in that position there. Byron Jones, I'd like to see what he gonna bring to the team this year. Jeff Heath, that's still my boy, man. Don't count out Jeff Heath. I think that he's gonna be around the ball. He's gonna come in and spell some of these guys, and and they're gonna try to pick on him, and he's gonna pick off a few INTs this year. I'm just gonna skip over this guy, but Kevin Frazier, that's my boy right there, man. He should be able to take the hymns away from J.J. Wilcox, and don't put this guy in the game if you don't want to get burned. I think with the deep down in my heart, if Deji Olatoye didn't get burned, he kind of lost the position the last 4 preseason game by getting burned by 2 or 3 times. If Deji Olatoye didn't have a bad final preseason game, which is I do have that game recorded. It should be in the archives too as well. It's just the fact that this guy managed to get hurt and didn't play, I think, at all week 3 or something like that, or preseason game 3, and then didn't play snaps on preseason 4. So by default, the Cowboys kept it J.J. Wilcox. Now, if they're smart, they'll be looking through the waiver lines and see if they can bring in another player. If they're smart, because this guy don't know how to play that position. Someone asks and say, hey, can he play safe, play down in the box like a linebacker? The answer is no, because he's only 212 pounds. He's too small. If he was in the 230 range or 245, then he'd be too big for the play safety, of course. But then we'd probably be able to flex him out there and make him play down into the box. But the moment they see J.J. Wilcox lining up in the box, they're audible and run his direction, because he's just too small, too light, 212, just too small. Of course, Dan the man made it. Bailey, Jason Witten, Chris Jones made it, of course, and LP Laudersor made it, of course. Those are the ones who made it. Why they got Stephen A. Smith? Stephen A. Smith was on Dallas Cowboy webpage. Crazy stuff. You might like ESPN rocked by scandal. But let me see what the notes were. I thought that would be a good prospect. I rather read these comments down here. But that's been my time, guys. I thank you guys for yours. Just let me know who you thought who should have made the team, or any prospects that's out there that should be on the team, and let me know, and I'll be able to comment down below as well, and go back and forth on who should be all together collectively with the Cowboys team, or who's out there that we need to go out and take a look at and see, who can be on a 2016 Dallas Cowboys team. That's been my time. I thank you guys for yours, and remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. May God bless until I see you guys again. How about them Cowboys? I'm out.